Welcome to the Inversion KISS demo. Originally, KISS was designed to be a simple scheduler, and over the years, we managed to add more functionality. It has the ability to build programming, it has added sales tools, it has scheduling, and it has an interface to accounting programs, particularly QuickBooks. Now we are going to start by demonstrating how you add programming. First, we click on Programming. Then, in the upper left-hand corner, on Edit View. Now this displays the programming editor, which is basically broken into 4 different parts. The top one gives you what the current schedule looks like. The middle left is a way of adding more schedule by specifying what day and times are going to run, and the one in the middle right is the program templates, which we see displayed down here at the bottom. So what we've done for this particular station is added an hour midnight show. It starts at midnight, it runs for 1 hour, and it plays basically forever. If you had a show that only plays once, you would specify it would start on a date, it would end on that date, and you would specify which day of the week you would like it to run on. Down here at the bottom, what we are going to do is use the programming segments to build the schedule. This particular hour has, it looks like, 7 different programming segments. You'll notice we've estimated the first segment to be about 8 minutes long. Then we're going to allow these spots, promos, commercials, whatever you wish, a minute 30 to fill that area of information. This will be used later to help build the schedules. Now back at the main screen, if you wanted to take a graphical look at how that programming schedule is, let's come over here and click the grid view. The programming view allows you to specify which channel you're working with, then the refinement. This way I have it set up with 30 minutes because in programming this works pretty well, and the number of days you want to view it, which I have set up for a week, and specify the start date and the end date. Then we click View and view program logs. What we see now is a graphical interpretation of the very schedule you entered in previously. What we see in red means you have a vacancy, which usually isn't very good, but it might be you're off air during that time. As you go through it, you can see you have your whole schedule filled in, and you'll have a rough idea of what's planned to play that week. Back at the main screen, we added in an ability to add in templates. We click on the templates, and that opens the window. If you remember, we added the 1 hour show originally, and when you came over here, that would have been down at the bottom, and it would have been a lot of data entry you would have had to do for every show. So we came up with templates, and when you build the schedule, you have the ability to create a 1 hour standard show and a half-hour standard show, which means that when you add a new show, you just click this template and it will automatically put the data in there, and it's editable from that point. A quick little feature we would like to show you is the contract calculator. The contract calculator helps commercial television stations that have syndication try to calculate how much the revenue is going to be amortized over the years the contract. This might not have any bearing to your station, but it's a neat feature to some stations. You go in and enter what the syndication offers is going to be, your estimated number of viewers based off of your ratings, schedules, and your price per viewer. And all in all, it will come back with the number you think will generate over that period of time, and you can compare it against your offer and make your decisions off of that. That's a quick overview of programming. Next thing we're going to have a look at is sales. Now, you may be a nonprofit company and sales may not be what you refer to it, but you're still going to have some customers someplace, or you may not. But for those stations that do, we have a way of entering customers into the database. If you have QuickBooks and you have the QuickBooks option, we can generate the customer list from your QuickBooks. Or we could add them here and then add them to your QuickBooks. So it's basically come along, pick a customer, modify, edit, you can add, you can delete, you can do the basic functionality there. But for your customers, you might want to have a rate card. A rate card tells the station how much you should charge for a particular week, for a particular time, and sometimes for a particular program. This has a full editor in it. It comes in, allows you to say which days, it comes in quarter years so we can skip through and go from one quarter to the next. But you build your rate card and that's later going to be used by the database to see how much revenue you're generating and how much you should sell things for. We do offer the option of packages. I don't have any packages in here right now, but it goes through and lets you say if you buy this particular package, you can have the number of shows at this particular day at this particular time, and you come up with your own special rate for that. Moving on to sales orders, clicking on the orders window will give you a list of your existing orders and will give you the ability to add more to them. If you want to add a new customer or a new order for that customer, you would come up here to the upper left-hand window. The upper middle window would allow you to add items, which would show down here in the sales order items window. There are a couple windows here that give you information about their veils and their inventory and the packages and the rate cards, things we have seen before. And then this particular information, we're going to specify a date and a time and a period you would want to run it for. And this information will eventually contribute to generating the schedules. Clicking on the Avails option will open the Avails window, and that will allow you to specify run times and dates to show a list of available slugs in that particular time zone you specified. Thank you for watching our demonstration video. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to call our offices.